Good afternoon. Hello, dear ones, enlightened ones, enchanted ones, inspired ones, my wonderful, amazing brothers and sisters. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? My name is Cindy St. Martine. I'm a certified angel therapist. I'm certified in mindfulness, certified in holistic health and healing. I'm also a Reiki master for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. And happy Halloween. I hope you are enjoying your Halloween. Maybe some of you are already past Halloween in some parts of the world, but if you're with me, it is October 31st, around 1:34 in the afternoon, and I thought I'd go ahead and do this. What fun would it be to pick your own cards on Halloween, just to start to go into November and maybe see something that the angels have to tell and share with you. So go ahead and do that. I had 3 groups of cards here, okay? And there's 4 cards in each group. And what I want you to do is I want you to call on your angels to help you choose the cards that are right for you. And pick the group of cards that kind of like stand out at you, that are just, for some reason, you only see them, or they're really bright to you. Now, this could be 1 pile, it could be 2 piles, it could be 3 piles, it could be a card from 1 pile and a card from another. You can't get it wrong. There's no set rules when it comes to divine messages that are coming to you. They just come to you, and you just have to be aware of them, of the messages and the things that are happening for you. So that's what, and they come in so many different ways and forms, but that be open to receive them. And how you become open to receive divine messages is not being weighed down with ego. Okay, we make sure you just go ahead and surrender your ego, and any negative thoughts or any worries, concerns, go ahead and get rid of them, and then you very easily can hear divine or heavenly assistance that you need. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lower the camera so you can look at the piles. Again, take a few deep breaths and go ahead and call on your angels and ask for which card you'd like to pick. So here we have 3 piles. This is the first pile, this is the second pile, and of course this is the third pile. And it doesn't matter when you watch this video. You can watch it a year from now, whenever you're drawn to watch this video, means the angels are telling you, the spirit or the universe is telling you there's a message for you here. So this has no time limit, okay? So again, this is group 1, this is group 2, and this is group 3. Go ahead and call on your angels and see what cards stand out to you. Again, you can't get this wrong. Could be all 3 groups, could be 2 groups, could be 1 group, it could be a card from this pile, this whole pile, maybe one from there. It doesn't matter, okay? Because it's there. All right. So of course I had shuffled them and called on for divine assistance and angels and archangels and romance angels to come and help and select the cards for today's pick your card. But so I'm going to start with, this is group 1. This is the first group or first pile. And I'm going to start with this. This first card is a message from our angels, and it is the Ace of Air. And the angels are telling you brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth in the situation, a challenging beginning. Okay. So something's going on, maybe some changes. Maybe in November you're thinking about new ideas, maybe to change things, or maybe you finally see the truth in a situation that you say, you know what, it's time to make this change. It's time to move forward. It's time for me to make my life better. Okay, and so now you see the truth, and now the challenging beginning part is, maybe you're a little fearful. Maybe you're wondering, is this really what I should be doing? And the answer is yes. If you admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, like the Archangel Michael card. Once you see the truth in the situation, you have to do something to make the changes. And any changes that you make or decisions that you make uh, is going to lead you to a better place. Because God and the universe has already told you, this doesn't work for you. So yeah, there could be a challenging beginning once you see the truth and you realize that you have to, new ideas to make things better, inspirations, and go ahead and move forward. It might be a little challenging, but you'll get through it. Just stick with it. Call on, your angels to help you to get through this. And the second card is a message from the archangels, okay? And it's the Sixth of Raphael here. And it says, oops, it says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindle relationships, children or childhood. Okay, so this is dealing with, could be about children. It could be maybe your childhood. It could be old friends coming back, where we have seen the truth, maybe seeing the truth in something that happened in the past, and finally letting it go or trying to make things better. This could also mean childlike disposition, being a little bit more carefree, being more, to me, I think children are very wise. They're very wise indeed. And so maybe it's time to tap into that inner wisdom, that childlike wisdom. But something could be, you could be reminiscing about the past or something from your childhood. This could be about siblings. It could be about children, grandchildren. It could be anything that deals with children, and it could also mean, new friendships or rekindle old friendships or relationships that are in your life. And that might be, some of the changes that you're going through. And then the Romance Angels card is romantic feelings. The card reads, it says, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yeah, this is, when we come here about seeing the truth in the situation, knowing the truth. And the truth is knowing how you feel about things, maybe how you feel about a family member or a friend or something like that. They're worth exploring. Go ahead and tap into it. Could be a little challenging in the beginning, but just go ahead and go forward with it. Our feelings are the first thing that how we feel about certain situations or a person is the first message we get from Spirit and God, and we don't want to deny them or push away because of past experience that have happened to us. No, but sometimes we have to see the truth, take our times and figure things out, but you'll always know what's going on, okay? And this is the fairy cards, and the fairies are saying, express your individuality. It says, allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Yeah, to seeing the truth, tapping into that childhood, tapping into knowing your romantic feelings, knowing what turns you on, what makes you excited, and to move forward to doing this. Being your real self. A lot of people are, I would say wear a false mask or pretend to be somebody else because it's what's expected of them. But one of the things I love about Tilly is that he is himself around me, and yeah, and I love the fact that him and me can bring out childlike fun in our lives, and it makes us happy. We laugh, we giggle, and some people think they like, what, adults acting like that? Yeah, it's fun to escape, to go ahead and do that, and in this picture, you see the woman there. Remember the Red Hat Society? I don't know if they're still around, but my mother belonged to the Red Hat Society, and she would send me pictures of her different red hats and the purple clothes and dresses that she would wear with that. So I love that, to go ahead and just be who you're supposed to be, and go ahead and enjoy your life. But you got to see the truth in it. You got to see who you truly are, what you want to do, where you want to be, how you really feel. So go ahead and do that. Okay, now the second pile here, the angels have to say, the world, yay. There's Archangel Michael there. And it says, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, a path toward enlightenment. Yeah, the world is there for you. The angels tell you, yeah, you got the world there. You're doing the right thing. Keep doing what you're doing. You got the world waiting for you, the palms in your hand, whatever you desire. And then the archangels tell you here, it's the 6th of Ariel, okay? And Archangel Ariel was telling you, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. No wonder. Yeah, you got the world, you got things happening because you show gratitude, that you're grateful for everything that you have. You're kind to others. The world is opening up. The universe is responding to you. You have everything, and you have everything you need. And you know that you are a magnet to all wonderful things, to the world, because you're connected to spirit. You're connected to the power of God or your spirit or universe, whatever you believe in, and it's happening for you. You know how to make it happen. Absolutely. Things come very easily. Or maybe you had worked hard and now it's time for things to come. Oh, goodness gracious. The romance angels tell us soulmate. And it says, yes, this is your soulmate. So not only you got the world, you got material things, but you got your soulmate with you, with you. And of course, a soulmate can be romantic, but a soulmate can also be someone who touches your soul, who's taking you to a higher level of consciousness. Sometimes we don't even realize it, but we do. We're attracted to someone who's different from us, or we consider very wise or very smart, that's going to help us along our path. So we have many soulmates in our lives. Some come and go, some are there forever, and some come at the right moment. And the fairy card tells us, patience, please. And the card says, what you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Okay, so all this is coming. All this is coming. The world, the material things, your soulmate, romance, everything is coming. Okay, so hang in there. Abraham Hicks talks about, don't say you're patient. Because when you say you're patient, the message you're telling out to the universe, and this is, law of attraction I'm talking about, is saying you're without. So, don't say you're patient, say you're waiting, okay? You're waiting for it. Excitingly waiting for it. You are open to receive it, Sometimes as we're patient, we're busy, doing other things, but when you're waiting for it openly and excitingly, knowing that it's coming, okay? Because it's coming. All these wonderful things are coming your way, but at the right time. Okay. Sometimes, the God in heaven, the universe, has to get so many people together to manifest your desires or your dreams. You might need 10 people to work out things, and maybe only 8 of them are doing their part, and 2 of them are not. So God's like trying to shake them up to get them on board, so it can happen for you. All right. So if you pick the third pile here, the angel card is the King of Earth. All these cards are very wonderful. Well, so far, they're very wonderful. And it says, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, because you have the Midas touch. Yeah, go ahead. Turn everything to gold. You have the wisdom, the knowledge, the know-how to make things happen. Okay. And the archangel tells us, it's Archangel Raphael, the King of Raphael. Oh boy. Another good card here. And it says, yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Trust in the universe. Trust in the people that God are sending to you. Trust in the help. Trust that you know how to turn things into gold. You know how to make things happen. Stop thinking that you don't, because you do. Go ahead and go forward on this. You have the ability and the know-how to accomplish everything that needs to be accomplished. And if you think you don't, then you better go ahead and ask for divine help. Go ahead and ask for Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael to help you, okay? Archangel Samuel to help you find things, okay, for that. And then we had the romance angels tell us about a honeymoon. Maybe you're planning on taking a trip and wondering how you're going to do it. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah, you know how to do it. You know how to make things happen. You know how to make the honeymoon happen. Whether it's with somebody else or the honeymoon in your life, you know how to bring happiness in your life. You know how to plan. You know how to take care of it. You know what to do, because it is coming. You are due it. And the fairy card is be yourself. We have here, express your individuality. Yeah. Be yourself. You know everything that you need. And it says this situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. One of the wonderful gifts at the time of our conception that God has given us is wisdom, knowledge, experience, love, joy, faithfulness, trusting, and so on and so forth. These are all gifts that are based on unconditional love that we have inside us. And we need to open these gifts every single day and use them on ourselves. Then we can use them on everybody else. But be yourself. Be who you are. Don't try and be what somebody else wants you to be. Don't try and be, hello, everybody. I didn't see you come in. the camera down. Be yourself. Be who you want to be. I was out running errands today, and I ran across, people and working in the shop that were dressed up for Halloween. And I can't tell, about 3 or 4 ladies said to me, well, yeah, it's Halloween, and, I just thought I'd go ahead and do it. Or I go, yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah, you only live once. Go ahead and have that child. And I know a lot of adults that do. Go and have that childlike experience. Go ahead, dress up, be silly. Have fun. Be yourself, your true self. Don't go ahead and be afraid to be who you are or what other people are going to think. People who've known me my whole life knows that I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't even care if someone accuses me of doing something, because I know I didn't do it, and I'm not even going to be drawn into it. You're welcome, Suzanne. Happy Halloween to you too. And so, just go ahead and be yourself and enjoy. All 3 of these group of cards were wonderful, and I hope they make sense to you. I hope start tomorrow, new month, we begin a new month together, and in celebration of everything that's coming, the holidays and everything about that. But hopefully these inspire you, and they're all really good cards, wonderful cards, talking about being yourself, creating exactly what you want. You have the world, you have the Midas touch, you have everything that you need. So thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. Happy Halloween. Enjoy yourself. Of course, enjoy some treats. I don't eat these treats. So, unless it's vegan. So, I'm not tapping into that. But you all go ahead and enjoy your treats. I'm going to enjoy seeing all the kids and the trick-or-treaters. I'm going to really enjoy that tonight. So I hope you do as well. Take care. Know that you're powerful when you're the knowing, when you've God, the ascended masters, the angels and archangels behind you. You're powerful. There's no stopping you. Let your love and peace fall down upon the earth. It is so much needed, but you have to be in a place of love and peace in order to give it. Okay. You can't give something you don't have. Okay. And know that God blesses and loves you, and so do I. So lots of love, hugs, kisses from me to you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Paula. Thanks for the love, and you're most lovingly welcome. And of course, I wish every single one of you namaste. The light and love in me recognizes the light and love you. Celebrate today. Celebrate everything you are and be proud of it. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.